While on a road trip through northern New Mexico, my husband and I decided to stop at a tourist spot called the Taos Pueblo. I was hoping to get a few good photo ops, but what I found could never simply be captured by the lens of a camera. Inside the sun-baked mud perimeter walls was a thriving community of people, each with their own homes, families, and stories. Yet each of the people I came across had one very important thing in common: their roots. The Taos Pueblo is believed to be the oldest continuously inhabited community in the United States. It is the only Native American community designated as both a National Historic Landmark and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This multi-story dwelling has been carbon dated back 1,000 years. These homes have remained within their original families and have been passed down generation to generation through the youngest child. The native language of the Pueblos is Tiwa, which is an oral language. It is against tribal law to record any of their history. The religious beliefs are secret and sacred, and they are not allowed to share them with outsiders. Every aspect of their culture has been passed down through stories from their elders. Walking through their village, shadowed by Sangre de Cristo mountain, meaning blood of Christ, I was transported to another time. I watched women elders baking bread in their communal hornos. Dogs sauntered by without a care in the world. Barefoot children raced to the creek to gather water for the evening meal. I walked past the San Geronimo Mission Church Cemetery, where Pueblos have been buried for centuries, beginning with the destruction of the church in 1680, when 150 women and children were killed by the U.S. cavalry during the Taos Revolt. The wooden crosses are adorned with Spanish last names, reminding me of how much this community has endured. In the plaza was a young boy, adorned in traditional costume, practicing a coming-of-age dance while his father kept beat with a native drum. The Pueblo people have a long history of conflict in defending their way of life. Other indigenous tribes, the Spanish, and eventually the U.S. government have tried to conquer them without success. Through it all, they have maintained 1,000 years of tradition while still adapting to an ever-changing world. While listening to my new friend, Autumn Leaf, regale her stories of running through the Pueblo alleys, late-night stories with her grandparents, and the celebrations that take place amongst her entire community, I couldn't help feel envious. I can trace my relatives back longer than most of my friends, but those relatives are only names on a family tree. I don't know who they were, what they valued, or the struggles they faced that allow me to exist today. Autumn Leaf knows who her ancestors were, what they believed and valued, and knows what they endured to allow her to not only exist, but thrive in two different worlds. As I was leaving the community, walking to my car, I passed a Pueblo home with an American flag hanging on the front door. It was the perfect symbol of the Taos Pueblo community, who embody ancient culture and also a modern America.